as Sydney said, we can see an eclipse, but China can't see at some period or see other planets, stars in the sky. How does the sun set? Is it going around a plate? If we dig to the other side, what is there? Yeah, all of these questions are answered in this video. There we go. From Bootsy Barbershop, it was Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince, actually, and the song is the same, Ring My Bell. Yeah, so the Ring My Bell track that we played coming back from the break is a sample song, too, as well. Ah, I hear it. Is this sample used in the great Getting Jiggy with It? I think so. Now it sounds like, I hear it. It sounds like it may have been sped up a little bit, like the Getting Jiggy, Will Smith and Jazzy Jeff. They may have sped it up a little bit, but I think this is the same track. This is a sample. Anita Ward's Ring My Bell from 1979. Good stuff right there. I like that. Good call. From Chuchi, he says, I ain't saying we've been to the moon, but we can get there and back with the way they burn fuel. Okay. From Sly J, I'm late, Stewies. Did we all talk about Sage Steele's latest comments? What did Sage Steele say? I don't pay no attention to Sage Steele. From Sly J, she is our best, saying she experienced more racism from black folks and colonizers. You know what? I did read some comments from Sage Steele a couple of days ago now, where she talked about Sage Steele, ESPN reporter, analyst, or host, or whatever you call her. She made some comments saying that she gets more ridicule through social media from black people, which Sage Steele is half black, half white. She gets more ridicule from black people online and on social media than she does white people. Listen, I don't really want to bash Sage Steele. Obviously, I've met her. I actually work with her. She hosted a couple of the episodes of First Take that we did back in the day. And so I don't want to bash her. But what I will say to her is I think that the reason why a lot of black people probably give you a lot of shit is because the attitude and your thoughts about a lot of black issues over the last couple of months in this election period, they come across kind of condescending, kind of arrogant, kind of condescending, kind of belittling. It's almost like, you're ostracizing, you're criticizing your people. Well, at least half of your people. So that's what I would say. I mean, that's kind of like my casual thoughts in observing the Sage Steele back and forth between her and her Twitter followers and people that have given her a lot of grief. It seems like that you thumbing your nose up and this bougie, condescending type attitude towards black issues and black commentary throughout the last year or so. I mean, that's what it sounds like to me. I'm sorry. Yeah. From Thorny Switch, no, let's not discuss that. Some of y'all have to stop giving foolish energy. From What Else Falcons, No Doug, Will Smith sampled The Greatest Dancer and Ring My Bell, man. Okay, so that's what we talked about. And I think that is Getting Jiggy with It. From Truck D, No Doug, they did a song called Ring My Bell. Oh! Will Smith and Fresh Prince did a song called Ring My Bell. I don't even remember that song. But this sounds like, wait a minute, let me pull it up again, and I can do it. I can do a little bit of engineering. Let me listen to this one more time. Especially the little ding-dong thing in the background. That sounds like it could possibly be Getting Jiggy with It. let me see if we got that in the old database here. You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Nah, we don't have it. We don't have it. Okay, I believe you. I'm not a sample expert. From Ducking and Dodging, it wasn't a popular song. From Get Y'all Road's Finest, What I Miss. We done with the Lakers Talk, Laugh Out Loud. Oh, we're never done with the Lakers Talk, sir. From Sidney Fried, Penguin Jackson. Man, please change your name, bruh. He says, Sluggo, me too, but there are some things that can be easily proven. The moon landing, though, I'm not sure 100% about that one. From Sly J, Skinny Girls had that, oh my gosh, something very, from Ducking and Dodging, it wasn't a popular song. From Get Y'all Road's Finest, oh, he's talking about the Fresh Prince song, Ring My Bell. From Get Y'all, I don't remember that song at all. From Get Y'all Road's Finest, or from Choochie, why don't you play Get Jiggy With It? I don't remember how it goes. Right, I don't have Getting Jiggy With It in the database. We don't have that. I'm looking at Waterhead. He was like, nah, we don't have it. We ain't never played Getting Jiggy With It on the Doug Stewart Show. From Bootsy says Getting Jiggy With It sampled He's the Greatest Dancer from Sister Sledge, which I talked about earlier today. Is it possible that Sister Sledge, okay, so Anita Ward was 79. So I just talked about this earlier. So the Greatest Dancer from Sister Sledge, and they had the song We Are Family, that was 1979. They probably were on the same album that came out like in 1978. So they probably used the same producer, I would guess, for the Sister Sledge album. It could be very possible. Same producer, some type of thing. It sounds very familiar. Ring My Bell and He's the Greatest Dancer and Getting Jiggy With It. It does. From Vince Wright, X Squad. I'm not sure on that moon thing, though. Yeah, I mean, and once again, I've watched all of these videos on YouTube, these conspiracy theory videos. We need to do a show on conspiracy theories. People love conspiracy theories. Yeah, so we got to chop it up. Maybe we'll do a show. I just thought about this. Maybe we'll do a show on conspiracy theories. And so one episode, we'll talk about flat Earth. Another episode, we'll talk about the moon landing. Another episode, we'll talk about Bigfoot. I mean, thumbs up or thumbs down on conspiracy show. I like it. I like it. From Big L X Squad, he says, Sluggo, let us hear what the Hammer has to say about the ESPN chick. From Vince Wright, I'm not sure on that moon thing, though. I think I read that one already. From Sluggo X Squad, Big L, laugh out loud. Her mind is colonized. That to pay her any attention is an exercise of futility. Just pay her on the head and call her special. I think he's still talking about Sage Steele. From, here we go, Ducking and Dodging. It was the disco era, and a lot of those songs sounded the same. And that's exactly right. That's a very good point, Ducking and Dodging. So that beat, that tempo of music and those particular instruments, a lot of the songs sounded the same during that late 70s era because they were on the heels at the end of the disco era pretty much. So this beat... Yeah, that's disco. That's disco. Right. Very good point, Ducking and Dodging. Very good point. That's the disco era. So a lot of the music during that era, Sister Sledge and Anita Ward, and yeah, it would have the same tempo because that was disco-style music. Very good point, sir. From Vince Wright, X Squad, he says that Finding Bigfoot show is a hoax. That show's been on 5 years, and damn Bigfoot. Oh, that's hilarious. But what I will say, Vince, you make a good point. But what I will say, Vince, is the fact that a show and trying to find Bigfoot has been on for 5 years tells you there's a definite market for it. Think about that now. Think about that. How the hell does it survive 5 years? It shows that come on major networks that don't survive a half a season. And this show about finding Bigfoot has been on for 5 years? Come on. People are interested in conspiracies, man, in relative terms. And when you're talking about moon landings and aliens and all of that type stuff, man, that stuff intrigues a lot of people. Like I'll stop and watch. It intrigues me. Whenever they talk about moon landing and I talk about this flat earth thing, it's very intriguing to me. Now, I pick and choose which ones I tend to believe have any semblance of truth in them. But, yeah, I mean, controversies, conspiracy theories, they definitely work. There's a definite market out there for them, man. From Big L X Squad, the Denise make you want to dance. Wait a minute. What is Denise doing today in her? Let's see. Oh, yeah, this is the same profile pic that Denise has had for a couple of days. Praise his holy name. Praise his holy name. Thank you, Denise Milk and Cookies. So Denise Milk and Cookies is one of those herbalists. Oh, not herbalist. Exhibitionist is the term I was looking for. From RC, Montana, Off the Wall might be my favorite album of all time. Michael Jackson's Off the Wall, classic album. From Coach Bill. Coach Bill says the biggest conspiracy, Area 51, and who killed JFK. Yes. One of the best movies I've ever seen is the movie on who killed JFK. Who was the starring? Kevin Costner. You remember that movie? That was a good-ass movie. They repeated that damn film where Kennedy got shot. Freaking brains blew out of his head. They repeated that film. They replayed it, rewound it like 30 times in a row. You remember that movie? That was a good-ass movie. Not just that part. It was gross, but that was a good-ass movie. That was another good movie I could put on my list of movies you need to see in my little movie list that I put out a couple of days ago. Very good movie. That movie was probably 15, 20 years ago, maybe 20 years ago. Very good movie. 404-382-0338. You can also email me at Doug@theDougStewartShow.com. All right, when we get back from the break, quickly, I told y'all for the last 5 or 6 years Ole Miss was cheating. Come on, man. 5-star players don't go and play football in Oxford, Mississippi. Come on, that's easy. And now it comes to light. We'll talk about it up next. Read a lot of chat messages. Wrap up today's show. This is the Doug Stewart Show.
When life in the city is hard enough, and when you got a little drink, so wanna take it out, yeah.